In the annals of history, few tales have sparked as much intrigue and speculation as the Philadelphia experiment. A story of astonishing feats, invisibility, teleportation, even time travel, all allegedly achieved through a single, audacious military operation. Yet despite its fame, the Philadelphia experiment remains shrouded in mystery, its truth elusive, its full story untold. But what if everything you've heard was just the tip of the iceberg? Tonight we dive into the depths of this enigma to uncover the secrets that lie beneath. Welcome to the enigma of the Philadelphia experiment. In the crucible of World War II, whispers of a clandestine project known as the Philadelphia experiment echoed through the corridors of conspiracy. A tale spun with threads of secrecy and science, it has sparked the imaginations of many. At the heart of this enigmatic narrative was the brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla. The story goes that Tesla, renowned for his work on wireless transmission, had designed a device capable of rendering objects invisible. Intrigued, the U.S. Navy urged Tesla to apply this technology to their naval destroyer escort, the USS Eldridge, in hope of gaining an edge in the ongoing war. The experiment was allegedly conducted in 1943 in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. Its outcome? The USS Eldridge not only became invisible, it was teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, and back again. But what if this audacious experiment held darker secrets? What if it crossed the threshold between the living and the non-living? As the USS Eldridge reappeared, the triumphant cheers of success turned into gasps of horror. The jubilant atmosphere was punctured by the horrifying sight that greeted the observers. The ship that was once a symbol of power and resilience was now a grotesque tableau of terror. The experiment, it seemed, had not only teleported the ship, but had also taken an unforeseen toll on the crew. Soldiers, once robust and full of life, were now a part of the ship itself. Their bodies were fused with the ship's cold, unyielding metal. Arms protruded from bulkheads, legs melded into the ship's deck, their cries of agony forever silenced. The ship, once a beacon of hope, was now a tomb, a brutal testament to the unforeseen consequences of unchecked ambition. Of the full crew, only a handful survived, their minds shattered by the horrific ordeal. They were the living remnants of an experiment gone terribly, terribly wrong. They bore the physical and mental scars of a tragedy that was never meant to be. The experiment had not just teleported a warship, but had also teleported us into a realm of unimaginable consequences. We were forced to confront the terrifying reality of our actions, a reality that still haunts us to this day. Behind the veil of this enigmatic tale stood a man, Carl M. Allen. This mysterious figure was the first to bring the story of the Philadelphia experiment into the public eye. In the mid-20th century, Allen penned several letters to Morris K. Jessup, a prominent UFO researcher at the time. He detailed an elaborate account of the alleged experiment, claiming to have heard the story from a man named Carlos Miguel Allende. Allen's letters presented a narrative filled with teleportation, invisibility, and time travel, all wrapped up in a secret military experiment. However, the credibility of his claims quickly came under scrutiny. Doubts arose regarding the veracity of his story, and the lack of tangible evidence didn't help his cause. Despite the intrigue his tale generated, many considered Allen's story to be a well-crafted piece of fiction rather than a factual account. The story, as fascinating as it was, seemed to be built on shaky foundations. The Philadelphia experiment, a tale of intrigue and horror, stands today under the harsh light of scrutiny. This story, which supposedly unfolded in the midst of World War II, tells of a secret U.S. Navy operation that rendered the USS Eldridge, a naval destroyer escort, invisible and teleported it from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, and back again. The story has its roots in the letters of one Carlos Miguel Allende, who claimed knowledge of these extraordinary events. Yet despite the captivating narrative, there are gaping holes in the fabric of this tale. For one, there's a glaring lack of verifiable evidence. The supposed eyewitness Allende and his letters have been widely questioned and discredited. In addition, detailed investigations and examinations by experts and historians have found no credible proof of such an experiment ever taking place. Furthermore, the science behind the alleged cloaking and teleportation is, to put it mildly, implausible. It contradicts our current understanding of physics and the universe. The idea that Nikola Tesla developed a device to render objects invisible and teleport them, while fascinating, is entirely unsupported by any credible scientific evidence. While the Philadelphia experiment continues to captivate, it serves as a potent reminder of the need for critical thinking and reliable evidence in the face of extraordinary claims.